Hi, I'm Stephanie Mills, and I've recently done my capstone thesis on Pleistocene rewilding and its feasibility amid human action and climate change, specifically within the United States. This was a qualitative analysis that covered a broad number of topics. Firstly, of course, starting with what is Pleistocene rewilding. So Pleistocene rewilding is resetting the environment or restoring the environment to pre-human conditions. This could be anywhere from 10 to 15,000 years in the past, or 500, just depending on where you are and when human activity actually affected the area. Then we want to look at what's feasible. What is feasibility? So feasibility is something capable of being done or easily capable of being done. So in order to analyze if Pleistocene rewilding is feasible within the United States, there were a number of avenues that had to be covered. Firstly, we wanted to look at reintroduction of rewilding efforts that are occurring across the globe, just to see what kind of control measures are being put in place, best management practices are they using in order to make those plans successful. Then we looked at proxy and candidate species, because where a species is extinct and can no longer fill its role in a Pleistocene ecosystem, we can use what's called proxy species that are the closest related or can fill that role the best. So these proxy and candidate species were analyzed on what they're dealing with across the globe, what kind of management they're undergoing, and to try and see if that's something that can be done in the United States. And then next we analyzed wildlife management plans within the United States, specifically apex predators and mega herbivores, as these are typically what would be brought in under Pleistocene rewilding endeavor. They also typically have the most controversy around them, and because Pleistocene rewilding is a controversial topic, discussing and analyzing how these more controversial species are managed within the United States can kind of shed a light on how these Pleistocene rewilding efforts would go. Also really important to understand was climate data. So the IPCC, the International Panel for Climate Change, reported that by 2080 the temperature will increase by 4 to 11.7 degrees Celsius. For the analysis of the paper for the topic, I chose the 1.5 degrees Celsius increase just to show the best case scenario still has some significant impacts to the environment. So overall, after looking at all of the information, it was clear to see that Pleistocene rewilding is not something that can be accomplished in the United States due to climate and also due to the community support behind these projects. Should it be shelved as a romanticized idea? I don't think so. I think that this project could be done in a hybridized version and done in pockets across the country. Thank you so much for your time.